Hey, marketing pros, happy Monday and happy Marketing Monday to all of you. This week, we are going to be talking about your reputation, and not just in the process of reputation management, but really a strategy for the entire process of managing your reputation and getting your brand out there in the marketplace in the way that we want to be seen, that's aligned with our vision and our mission statement, and then our core values. Because the end goal is for all of our team to speak the speak and have a common service language so that we can utilize keywords from our reviews to push it back into our marketing content. So today we're going to listen, and thank you, Rachel, for helping us. We're going to listen to Rachel Stepoway, and she was basically the person who wore many hats at Roto-Rooter, and her dad owns 7 different franchises. So managing a reputation for 7 different companies can be difficult, but it can also be really rewarding. So let's listen to how she managed reputation in the Roto-Rooter franchise. Talk to you soon.
Hey guys, I'm just popping in to talk about reputation management a bit. I am on the growth product specialist team where we onboard or assist contractors utilizing Marketing Pro, Pricebook Pro, that kind of stuff. So when I still worked for my dad at Roto-Rooter, I was in charge of organizing all of our reviews and giving appropriate credit to technicians for an enterprise-wide competition we had for technicians across 7 different branches. There were a lot of reviews to go through. So I would do it after each month ended, since we did the competition on a monthly basis, and I would pull all of the reviews. I would pray that they mentioned the technician by name and saved me some time, but usually they didn't. So first I'd accumulate them, then I'd look them up in that branch's ServiceTitan in hopes that I have their name in there correctly, or they don't have a weird Google name. Long story short, it took me 8 hours every month to do tech matches, and there were still some that I just absolutely could not match. But it was so important because there was an award for the technicians that got the most positive reviews. So it was really important to me to be able to get that as right as possible. So when I learned about this feature coming out within ServiceTitan, I was so thrilled to hear about the tech matching feature. I wish I was still doing the cumulative reviews so I could compare how much time it would be saving to go over a month of reviews across 7 business units rather than how I used to do it. So one thing that's great is, since it's built into ServiceTitan, all you have to do is click on the match and it'll suggest a match for you. It'll give you a few options based on an algorithm that pulls out different information, like the name that's listed or the date. Automatically, it starts looking at the week leading up to the day they left the review. It's just so much better than clicking through each day trying to look for a customer with a slightly typoed name. Or this is beautiful. We just we connect it to the tech, to the job, to the customer, so that in the future we can see reviews that have been left, so we can know maybe what technician the customer would prefer. You can jump right into the job from this screen. Like, it's amazing. And our marketing director, Eileen, she responds to all of our Google and Facebook reviews, and I'm pretty sure that wasn't very fun to have to jump through 7 different Googles and 7 different Facebooks and keep up with notifications from here and from there, and oh, did I respond to that? And although we do still have 7 separate ServiceTitan accounts, now she can just respond right from within here. And she's already in ServiceTitan every day, so this is incredible. And instead of, there were kind of too many hands in the pot at first when we first got her with, oh, who responds to this, who responds to that, and this just makes it so clear who said what, and exactly when we responded to the customer. And going back to doing the tech matching on the monitoring tab, it gives us a rundown of who has how many reviews and what average rating. So again, don't have to do the spreadsheet I was doing anymore. And it can, the date range can change. So you can, in a click, look at any date range to see what performance was. this is just huge, and I'm so lucky that I got to be a part of onboarding customers to this, because I've really seen it change some lives. Another thing that I wanted to comment on that I've seen a lot in calls is when we're doing the review generation survey itself, customers, companies tend to be attracted to using the format that involves review filtering. So only if a customer gives us a raving review are they very specifically guided to leave us public response. And if they give us a not so good review, then they're given a more subtle screen that's not urging them to leave a review. Now, that can be great as a temporary Band-Aid if maybe we're having some customer service issues that we need to work on. We can use the internal feedback to learn where our weaknesses are and what to improve. But ultimately, the most direct format where it's in the text message, it's got the Google link, it's got the Facebook link, that's the path of least resistance. And as humans, that's what we naturally are attracted to. So if your goal is to get as many Google or Facebook reviews as possible, then using that internal feedback or review filtering can be very limiting. It definitely has its purpose, but big picture, the customers that do give you good feedback for that, once they see that they have an extra step to do, they're likely to fall off. I know myself, I'm the same way. If I know that I'm going to help someone by leaving a review, I go to do it. But once I realize it kind of make me jump through a couple hoops, I'm like, well, I tried to do my good deed for the day. Guess that's not happening. There's also a landing page option where there's one click and then you're prompted to Google or Facebook. Some companies like that they can personalize that a bit, but ultimately it does go back to, in my opinion, the path of least resistance. What's easiest for our customers if our goal is primarily to boost our amount of reviews publicly. But if we really just want to know what we need to work on and genuinely want to get feedback from our customers, that's where the internal feedback could absolutely come in handy. Reputation management has been so great. It was so awesome onboarding my family's companies to it. And yeah, I just love it. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know. And otherwise, I hope you all have a great day.